Hello everybody, welcome to Montreal. Very happy. Today is a beautiful day. It's freaking cold. It's 4 this morning. I got that one and I'm glad because it kind of suits me well and it's pretty and also it keeps me warm, which is the reason why I got it. No, really, for real. Today I will be outside walking a lot. I'm going to walk around, visit the old port, the old Montreal, go to Tim Horton, obviously, I want to go. And then I'd like to go to that park, that Mount Royal or something like that, to have the view because obviously it's a beautiful day and might be the only one. I don't know, weather changes pretty fast. But yeah, I'm freaking excited. It's great. Go check out the city. This beautiful day. I'm at the best. I'm back for my first day here in Montreal. Again, another French vanilla because it's really good. And I also got myself some Timbits which I completely forgot you call them Timbits. So when I went there, I asked for donuts and I paid for donuts and they were like, that's Timbits. I was like, oops. So I got a refund and all. And thanks to that, actually, I got my first cash of the trip, because I didn't get any cash. I've been, you know, paying. Where's my card? I remember liking a lot these things. So yeah, it's cool. I got a lot of things to say, guys. My first day was awesome. So it has been a very sunny day. Not too warm though, but I mean it's alright because I had a sweater on. But it was the perfect first day for me as I walked everywhere. I did a lot in one day and I was glad it was you know, sunny, because without that weather I wouldn't have been able to really enjoy it. So oof, I'm lucky it was a sunny day. And so many things to say. People are so nice here, and then there's so many nice cars and motorcycles. Oh, it's just so great. I love it. So I've been writing down a lot of things, so maybe I should like, yeah, my first impressions of Montreal when I was walking this morning. So such big buildings, nice cars everywhere, different languages. This is one of the things I really like about this city. There's just so many different nationalities. Just walking down the street, you can hear a lot of English, actually, French from France, French from here, a lot of Spanish, which I love, a lot of Russian too, and a lot of Korean. There are a lot of Korean people, but I do believe they're tourists though, because they look like tourists, exactly like me, taking pictures, everything. But it's great because maybe you don't know, but I really love Korea, South Korea, and their culture and food and everything. So I do speak a little bit, so it's really nice. I'm like, you know, kind of listening to their conversation. I know I shouldn't, but I'm like, oh, I understand that. Oh, I know what he means, you know. So it's cool, you know. Anyway, it's clean. Oh my god, let's talk about how clean this city is. So I've been watching my step everywhere on the streets since I arrived here in Canada, because I'm used to have to be careful about dog poops on the street. Here, it's like I'm watching my step, you know, being careful not to step on a dog's poop, and there's just nothing. It's just so clean. The streets are just so clean. It was exactly the same in Quebec City. It's amazing because I've been stepping on dog's poops more than once. This is why I'm always like careful and all. It's satisfying somehow to just walk and enjoy, and you can enjoy the view, you know. You can look at the building and not have always to look at, you know, your feet and be careful. It is good. Something that I've, for whatever reason, but maybe from one week to another it changes completely, but here in Montreal it's a lot greener. Not that the city is greener, it's a lot like, feels like spring, summer is already really here, settled, you know. Whereas back in Quebec City, some trees don't have, maybe they do right now after a few days, but their leaves and all that, and here it feels like it's spring, it's summer, you can feel it. Not summer, not because of the temperatures. It's like everything is very green, a lot of flowers, and in Quebec City it was like you can still feel like it's at the end of winter. So it's interesting because I don't think this city is that far away, and I do believe Montreal is from Quebec. Oh, I don't know, yeah. I don't know, but I've heard the nature changes very quickly around this area, like North America, so that might be why, I don't know. Oh yeah, the real weights for street workout. So we do have that in France too, you know, like the things on the street you can like work and all. But here I've seen real weights, so you can actually like put different weights on and, you know, do your thing. And I've never seen that anywhere, and here in Canada you have that, so it's really great. Yeah, I was surprised. I was looking at some people doing that. I was like, oh, they're actually using real weights, and I was like, all right, it's all attached, no locked, but you can still like use different weights, and just the fact that there is actual weights, it's great, you know. Just went up that. People occasionally stopping you to talk and be nice, which happened to me 2 or 3 times today. The first one was I was just walking down trying to find the ports. It was my first French video of the day, and a man that works on the streets occasionally just stopped me and started a conversation, and it was really sweet. And it was just like, oh, all right, that's cool, you know, but didn't, you know, being very nice and all. And so I asked for directions because I was getting lost already at 9 in the morning, and then I just, you know, I was walking down yeah, down that street, and I was going to the Montréal. I saw a woman walking her dogs, and they were very cute. I was like, oh, cute, you know, like in my head, like I was just, you know, smiling and looking at them. And she just casually started a conversation, like, oh, so her name is Milky, and he's, I didn't get the name. They're like 2 months, and I mean 12 months, and then I was like, I didn't ask for anything, but she's being so nice. And then, you know, she obviously saw that I was happy seeing the dogs, and I was like, oh, that's cool, you know. I mean, yeah. So different things like that. It's really cool. People are really nice. Oh yeah. So something. As I've been walking on the streets everywhere here. I mean, not everywhere, but a lot, all day long. 10 miles, I think I did. 11 miles. How much did I? 10.4 miles so far today. So I've been, you know, waiting at the crosswalks, stuff like that, and each time it is not even completely green for cars, someone is honking. This is crazy. It's not even totally green. It's not even like not even a second after it has been green. Someone is honking. You know, like, calm down. Like, wait. And that is, you know, probably everywhere in big cities you have this. I mean, I've been to different big cities, and it's you know, you see that, you hear that and see that a lot. But here it's very bad. It's like another level. Like, people are just so like go 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 go. It's very stressing. Even as a pedestrian, you're like, calm down. Interesting how people are stressed out here. I got my first boot right after I got out of my, so I arrived yesterday by train. I checked in my hotel, and then I decided to just go eat because it was 5 and I was really hungry. I've been eating all day long. I decided to just walk down the street, and like as soon as I stepped out of my hotel, I heard a Canadian say a boot. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I just, you know, I love those kind of differences. Yeah, alright, so that's all for today, at least so far. A lot of things in the first day here, so I'm glad. It has been really fun. A lot of nice people, a nice day, and it was just nice, you know, discovering the city, walking, wandering around, and especially at the end of this afternoon when I went up to that mountain. It was cool. It's not a mountain, it's just a mountain. Yeah. So good. I wish we had Tim Horton in France.